News of the week, which is brought to you by Eagle Mortgage, eaglemortgagecompany.com. They know mortgages like nobody knows mortgages. And you can find them in person at 114th and Dodge or online at eaglemortgagecompany.com. But stop in and see them if you're thinking about buying a house. Make arrangements for that pre-approval letter. Doesn't matter what type of loan you're getting, FHA, VA, or of course conventional. They can help you get started with the process. So let's go into our news of the week, Trenton. And I chose this first item because it might mean a little something to you. The historic Shimmel Inn, Indian Hills Hotel, that was located at 85th and Dodge, is coming down. In recent decades, it had been used by a Methodist hospital system, Nebraska Methodist College. It is now currently owned by Children's Hospital and Medical Center. It's coming down for future development, but you have a tie to that building.
Absolutely, just like the Cottonwood, Clinton by Cottonwood, or Cottonwood by Clinton, I should say, the old Blackstone. It was in the Shimmel family hotel chain. There's about 6 to 8 hotels, and my mother's family, and that was we called it the Shimmel Inn. Jeff gave speeches there, and they still had the Shimmel silverware and different logos on things, right?
Yeah, that was weird. And I think the first time I spoke there was probably back in the 90s, and I remember seeing that they still had the Shimmel silverware there that they were using because it was a luncheon banquet or something like that. And I was tempted to steal one for you, but when I didn't and felt bad, you said you already had some.
Yeah, absolutely, and we got plenty now too. But it was a dynasty, a very well-known hotel group by my great-grandfather, my grandfather, and all of them. And I am told it's more of a placeholder. Children's Hospital is going to tear it down and make it either a green space or maybe a park for kids or something until they have the expansion requirements down. But it'll be a nice space there, and it's right next to 8601 Dodge, which NP Dodge redeveloped, and it's end of an era.
Yeah, it is. And we have, one of the reasons why I bring that up first in the news this week, we have been peppered incessantly with questions from listeners about that because everyone wants to know what's going there. And right now, like you said, nothing much. But I did see some plan a while back. This is maybe a couple of years ago when Children's was first taking over that space. And it talked about possibly another building and a parking garage in that area. You know, Children's, at least at that time, had some pretty aggressive expansion plans down the road. They want to be more of a research institution. I assume that's still the case, but they certainly have the land to grow there now once the old Shimmel Indian Hills Hotel is removed.
And they also bought the Durham Plaza and those buildings to the west of 84th, too.
And connected them via Skywalk to the existing Children's buildings. So moving right along, a couple other things. We sometimes like to give you some commercial real estate development spotlights that are brought to you by one of our sponsors, which would be CoStar. CoStar is a real estate data and analytics company. And land has been, though actually the thing I wanted to talk about, that's the wrong one. But the Logier Foundation, which was started by the late Alan Logier and his wife Diane, has leased space in the Landmark building.
Yeah, just over 10,000 square feet at $12.99. What is that, 1299?
Farnham Street, yeah. And that's the building where the new Farnham Hotel opened last year. Great new addition.
Ate there last night at Dynamite, went through the park. Boy, what a perfect night last night. The wind, it was, 85 or so, but there was the wind that went through the park and everything. They were showing the movie Soul.
Did you go see that?
On the band shell, they had a big blow-up screen and a great turnout. And that's the first time, believe it or not, I've driven around it and I've researched it for the show, but really spent some time down there, and it is magnificent.
Yeah, and indeed it is. And the weather last night was good for being outside. I know we were out on the patio a little bit, and at one point in time, the temperature said like 88 or 89 degrees, but it didn't feel anywhere like that. I think the humidity was kind of low. So glad you were down there taking advantage of all of that. Footings are now in place for the future Fairfield Inn by Marriott Hotel. This will be a 90-room hotel on part of the site that was once home to the Ramada Inn Cocoa Key Water Resort. There's also a large apartment complex going there that we talked about last week. Also some retail buildings. There's already an existing newish hotel on site. So we've had a lot of people ask questions about that too. What's going on there? What's going on there? Well, that is a Fairfield Inn by Marriott. Construction is underway on the Live 178 apartments. This is a 96-unit apartment building on 4.5 acres on the south side of 178th and Pacific. So we're getting a little bit of infill there on that area. And then the YMCA of Greater Omaha has announced, or not just announced, it has opened its new Buena Vista YMCA Express. This is at 60th and L Street, and it's in partnership with the new high school, Buena Vista High School, which is one of the two new OPS high schools that have opened this school year. This one, of course, like I said, at 60th and L Street.
What is it, like a 15-minute workout, YMCA Express?
It'd be perfect for us, wouldn't it?
Yeah, exactly.
I want to sign up for more of those express workouts. I figure if you do 6 or 7 minutes of really strenuous working out, I'm good for the week. So
I prefer Blue Moon Fitness. Thank you.
Okay. And great place. But anyway, this is described as, to answer your question, the branch is described as a technologically enhanced, fitness-focused boutique location that offers personalized, goal-driven workout experiences for all levels of wellness seekers age 14 and up. Frankly, I like your definition of express better.
Right.
Although there's nothing wrong with that. Building Omaha has opened its new electrical training center. This is at 8960. It's actually an addition to an existing electrical training center. The first building was constructed in 2002. The addition is 24,000 square feet, so put them all together, it's about 56,000 square feet. And since the first facility opened in 2002, get this, more than 1,000 people who have gone into the electrical trades have graduated from this apprenticeship program.
That's where they have that, it looks like a silo, but it's the base of one of the windmills.
Oh,
they climb it and work on it and everything else, the electrical contractors union.
It's great that they've graduated 1,000 electricians over the last 20 years. The only problem is we could have used a couple thousand more.
Yeah, and we get a lot of travelers that come here and with the data centers and everything that either have campers or apartments or houses and stay here for 3 years, so we'll take them as well.
I'm thinking electricians, of all of the jobs for which we have critical shortages, electrician has got to be up there right toward the top when you have massive facilities for both Google and Facebook and so many other construction projects around here.
Yeah, there's more expansions planned.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. By the way, I mean, Jiminy Christmas, we're already up to like 4 Google campuses in the metro area, and Facebook just kind of keeps gobbling up more and more land. So it's pretty cool. Well, that is your news of the week, which is brought to you by Eagle Mortgage, eaglemortgagecompany.com.
If you like this video, be sure to hit those like and subscribe buttons. And remember, Grow Omaha is not just media. This is a mission. We are trying to build up Omaha and make it an even better place. We can only do that with your help. Share this video with your friends, neighbors, and family.